Alright, so what we're going to do with this one is we have a cosine and a sine. That doesn't work for us. If it was a cosine squared, we could do a Pythagorean substitution, but we can't. So what we're going to do is look at our double angle formulas. Now there's 3 of them, and we want to end up with, since we have to have this sine, we want to use the one that only involves sine, not cosine and not both of the functions. We want just the sine. So we're going to replace this with 1 minus 2 sine squared. So 1 minus 2 sine squared x plus sine x equals 1. So now I'm going to collect like terms. And so I'm going to subtract 1 over to this side. And I've got negative 2 sine squared x plus sine x equals 0. That cancels, right? I'm going to divide both sides by negative 1. So if I divide both sides by negative 1, that's legit, and that just takes care of this minus sign, which I don't really like. So that gives us 2 sine squared x plus sine x, minus sine squared x, or sine x equals 0. Now, what are we going to do? Very good, we're going to factor. So I factor out a sine x, leaves me 2 sine squared x divided by sine x is 2 sine x. Negative sine x divided by sine x is minus 1 equals 0. So now I have these 2 equations to solve. So I'm going to solve the first over here. Sine x equals 0. Where does that occur? That happens at, let's get my little dealie going here. And that's a pretty sloppy looking, there we go, now I like it. So where does that occur? That occurs, sine x is 0 at 0, that's our height is 0. And remember, y's are our sines, x's are our cosines, so the heights are sine. So that's going to be x equals 0, pi, 2 pi, and that's all the ones in our domain. Alright, now how about our next problem here? 2 sine x minus 1 equals 0. Now we've done this one already. We just add 1 to both sides. Pardon me, it's getting late in the day. So that's a 1. Divide both sides by 2, and I got sine x equals 1/2. So our reference angles for the half is going to be when the height is half, right? We can have a height of a half, root 2 over 2, or root 3 over 2, but we want the shorter one, so it's going to be here and here are 30-degree reference angles. That's going to give us a sine value of a half. We want it to be a positive half, so we only want these two. So that's going to be 30 degrees and 150 degrees, or pi over 6 and 5 pi over 6.